Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope I'm doing fantastically well. So I get asked loads of times, either on YouTube comments or Instagram, around OFP, how I'm getting on with them, and we're still trading with them. I get a lot of comments about they're a scam, they're useless, and I'm being paid to advertise them. So I thought I'd come on today, just talk about my experiences so far, where I currently am with them, and what my future plans are. So just to cover one thing, I have never been paid by OFP. I've always paid for my own challenges and obviously taken the payouts and report on that one as well. And I've always said I do believe they are the best instant funding prop firm out there. Even some of the other ones that claim to be instant funding have a much higher cost to entry, and some of the rules are such you need to hit a certain percentage target before taking a payout. With OFP, if you actually are able to meet the criteria around the trader value score, not breaking any of other rules around drawdown and some of the news and gambling rules which have come in recently, then you will get payouts, and I've had significant payouts over this year. And my last one was only a small one, only about $350, I believe. But overall, looking at the total payouts this year, in excess of $6,000. It's very easy to sit here and say, yes, they're fantastic. I'm getting loads of payouts and it's great, but it's not been a smooth journey for me. I've had accounts suspended in the past. For example, when they used to have a 3-day trading rule, there was an Easter break where the markets were closed, and I argued the fact that I couldn't trade on those days and actually terminated my account. I've had other accounts where the payments have been denied. There was a transition from, at the time, MetaTrader into MaxTrader. And unfortunately, at that point, there was a disconnect between some of the systems, and they claimed that I was using arbitrage rules so that one system was showing a different price. I was getting in before the actual market was showing the real price and making profits there. Reality was, it wasn't, but I had to accept the fact those were the rules, and I just had to write that one off. Also came back stronger and got all those payouts next time. So yes, the rules are not ideal and they are changing and shifting. So that's why I say everybody looking at any prop firm challenge, or any firm in particular, is do your research, make sure you fully understand the rules and you're able to stick to them. Because that's where I see a lot of people who are getting the payments denied, is they're not able to stick to all the rules. Whether it's the drawdown rules, some of the new news trading, well, obviously you've got 2 minutes before and 2 minutes after the news events, especially the high news events where you can't trade. And the one that's catching me out at the moment is the new gambling rule, whereas previously it was more subjective, where what you're allowed to is place a trade, and as long as you weren't going from, let's say, 1 lots to 50 lots, it was okay. I've argued that same rule with them on Discord, in that a lot of the instruments you can trade have different values. So let's say you are 1 lot on some of the indices, that might only be $1 per point, whereas 1 lot on gold could be $100 per point. So we can see there are some big discrepancies on actually risk when you're actually placing the trades, especially on the lot sizes. So the gambling rule which I've got now, and that's really screwing me over a little bit, is from your first trades effectively, you can't go 3.5 times higher that lot size. And that's a bad position I'm in right now, which I'll explain a bit further. So my strategy has always been a case of start small in the month, get the trader value score to a point where you're eligible for a payout, and then start increasing the trade and the lot sizes so you can get better payouts towards the end. Now, what happened on this particular month is the first trade I placed, I can't remember what it was, it might have been on gold at 0.25 lots. There was a massive spike in the price, and I managed to take a profit of $1,800 in 1 day. So what that means for the trader value score, I need to effectively make 4 times that to be eligible for a payout. So that would mean me having to make $7,200, 7.2% effective on my account size, in the next remaining days for the payout, for me to get that payout from them. And it wasn't in my trading style to go and get those bigger gains. So effectively what I did, but very stupidly probably, was place a load of more swing trades around about sort of 0.25, 0.5 lots, and let them all run. And the market condition was such that they all ended up going into a negative, and I had some really bad days and took a massive loss on the account. I didn't break to 5% drawdown for the day, so that allowed me to stay in the actual account. So what I now need to do is turn the, I think about $3,500 negative at the moment, and turn that around into a $7,000 positive. So from where I am now, it's a 10% return for I'm eligible for a payout. But because most of my payouts have been quite small, in the region of probably $500 to $1,000 per month, because the daily maximum profits I've made is $1,800, therefore my overall payment's going to be a lot bigger. So I don't mind if this takes 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. I know that overall I'll get the payments I'm looking for. So it's just being a bit more cautious and not being able to go too hard on one particular trade. I love to be trading 1, 2, 3, 5 lots on gold because the account size I've got is able to do that. But because of the gambling rule, I can go no higher than 0.75 lots. Now, if you're thinking on Forex, if you're looking at a half a lot trading on Forex, I need to be doing 300 to 400 pips in a day to be able to get to a point where I can actually then close it out for the particular, not breaching the max on the day. So I'm still within my $1,800 per day, and that doesn't increase my overall percentage profits again. So as we can see with OFP, there are some significant downfalls and problems with trading the accounts. But ultimately, if you are able to stick to the rules and are able to understand the gambling rules, the news rules, all of those things built into one package, then I still do believe it's actually a good prop firm to go with. And in fact, I'm actually about to sign up for another account on their Black Friday deal, getting 35% off, and start on another account to be able to get some more payouts over the next few months while I'm getting this account back into a position where I can take that bigger payout. So I just want to reiterate, I do not get paid by OFP at all to make these videos. This is all my own personal experience and talking through the good and the bad. And I'll always be honest enough to say where they mess up. I do think they should have been a lot clearer on some of the rules as they're coming forward, not just introduce them and then arbitrarily say, this is now the new rule going forward. And you may have broken that one you didn't know about, but we're going to now effectively roll over that payment into the next month, which has obviously happened to me a few times, and I don't want that to happen to other people. So jump on the Discord channel, ask all the questions to their support teams. They are pretty good, normally answering a lot of times. And as always, you can always put the comments in the videos or on Instagram, and I'll do my best to respond to everybody and give you more advice on how to trade with OFP. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll catch you again very soon. Cheers.